I'm proud of you. No way you just moved mom out. Welcome to another vlog. Yeah, currently outside the house I grew up in, the council house, and we're moving my mum out.
As you guys know, me and Uzma run an Airbnb business, and me and Uzma managed to move out, and today she's moving her mother out as well.
Today's Tuesday and we moved my mum out on Sunday, so it has been 2 days so far. Been pretty hectic. Moved my mum in very fast.
Currently in Uzma's council house,
Ex-council house.
we are getting everything packed up. The delivery man who will be helping us with the furniture is coming at 12:30 p.m. He's coming to mine and Uzma's house. They're gonna need to pack everything up as fast as possible.
You know, I've waited for this day my whole life, 22 years old now, but I always told my mum that one day I would move her out, and the day has come. This time last year, I actually moved into my first 2-bedroom apartment, and my mum said to me, why are you doing this? Why are you leaving the house, right? Because she didn't see the bigger picture. And I told my mum, I am moving out because the next few months I'm gonna put my head down and I am going to do nothing but work. I'm not moving out to party, to have fun. I'm moving out purely to just work.
Excuse me, where are you going?
My holiday?
You got boots on and the sunshine.
Yes.
So guys, this is the room where Uzma would sleep in with 5 different other people.
This is where I grew up. I think I lived here for about 16 to 18 years. I moved out this time last year. Fast forward to today, I'm moving my mum out this time again, same as last year. The business required 50-50 from both myself and Lena, and it felt like Lena was giving 70% and I could only give 30% because of my situation. I guess it was in Lena's best interest and my own best interest, the company's best interest for myself to move out. You know, I told my mom that, Mom, I will move you out. This is why I'm doing it. It turned out to be the best thing ever because 1 year down the line, after all that hard work, we've both been able to move my mother out. So that's incredible. Yeah, feels it's the right time to do so. It's uncomfortable. It's scary, but I know for a fact that I can do it. It's just the comfortability of knowing that my mum's lived here for the past 18, 20 years nearly, and now she's moving out, and I have to fund that for her. And there's no male figure funding this in my mum's life. I am the one funding it for her. When I moved out to my 2-bedroom apartment, it was Lena, my best friend, that had her Ford Fiesta. We packed everything in there and she helped me with that move. And she's here with me also today. Turn the camera around.
What, with the Mercedes outside?
With the Mercedes outside.
There we are.
We started the Airbnb business in 2021. We left our jobs in 2022. In 2023, it was our first time we went to Dubai. It was the first time I moved out. It was the first time that we took our parents, our whole family, on a religious trip
To Umrah.
to Umrah. Now it's time to move our parents out.
Yeah, like Uzma said, we started this Airbnb business 2 years ago. We did not pay ourselves for the past 2 years because we wanted to reinvest the profits back into the business in order to scale. We eventually scaled to 15 properties, and that's allowed us to do things like this and have the freedom we have today.
It's not just the Airbnb business that's allowed us to do that. We've been able to connect and start new businesses and venture out into different industries, and this wouldn't have been possible if we didn't just take that first step.
People think that you need to know the whole blueprint in order to start. The truth is, you just need to start and then you'll learn the rest after. That's exactly what happened with me and Uzma. We had no idea what we were doing, we had no mentors. I wish we did have a mentor. I know if we did have a mentor, we would have been way ahead of where we are now. But, you know, we didn't have much resources at 19 years old. We learned after each step.
So the memories attached to the house, they're not the best memories, although it's humble beginnings. It's no place for someone to have a safe upbringing. Growing up, my mum was always scared to let myself go and play in the garden with other children, just scared that the area wasn't the best. At one point there was 5 people sleeping in the same bedroom as myself. There was no place to work, and it was always a hectic and very busy environment. I remember going to school and not being able to perform my best, very close to my GCSEs, and my teacher telling me that I would not succeed. I told myself in that moment that no matter what happened, I would do anything to prove them wrong.
Never change, 44.
So guys, the random was here. We have some spare furniture in our garage that we use for Airbnb properties. Uzma's mum is going to be using it for the meantime before she orders her own furniture. It's just uploading another YouTube video while we wait for the delivery men to come pass over the furniture.
So last week we went on a few viewings and I shared it online. A few which were for Luxury SA and a few that were for my mum to move out in. And today we're going to reveal to you guys the house that we chose for my mum.
So guys, we're just going now to sign the contracts.
I'm really happy that we're here. This is the area that we've chosen. You can see little kids playing around in the area and everyone looks really friendly. You know, where mum used to live, there would be adults outside smoking weed with their children and, you know, kids swearing in the area. Over here, lovely, beautiful environment.
Isma, what's happening?
We're signing contracts. Selling the house. When I was signing the agreement, the landlord was saying to me that he was really proud of me. He said to me the exact words, "I salute you." I know that when my mother is walking around and people say hello to her because they recognize that she's a mother and they know how far I've come and you know and how good a position of my mum in now, I know she feels really, really proud herself. And the landlord was saying how fast we were moving and he really liked the fact that, you know, we had the viewing, we got the contract signed and we just moved right in the matter of a few days. He was saying, what is the point of having boys if your girls are able to do this?
We had to sign it inside of his house. I think this landlord, he prefers to do an in-person signing, so that's exactly what we did. And yeah, very exciting. We're gonna head to the property now. Stay tuned.
A 3-bedroom house. It's detached, it's got a garage, lovely garden, an ensuite, a bathroom, a toilet downstairs. Also, the way it's planned out is my mum and my baby sister have their own bedroom. We've created a toy room for my baby sister, and then the third room is just going to be the walk-in kind of wardrobe room. I want my mum to go into her soft life era. She's never been able to relax growing up. She's always been on go, go, go. My mother used to work for £5 an hour at a cake shop. She was cleaning houses, washing dishes, doing care home jobs. To now be finally able to give back to my mother means everything to me because she invested all of her years for her children. It's paid off. The investment that she made eventually paid off.
And the investment you made in yourself as well.
Yes.
Yeah. The reason why we chose not to purchase the house yet is because it just doesn't make business sense to purchase a house that you would live in. It would then turn into a liability. If we were to purchase a house, we would of course want to make cash flow from it rather than it being payments coming out your bank account every single month.
But not just that, it's the first time ever moving my mother out and we just don't know what the future holds. In 12 months, myself and Lena, we're actually having a second base this year in Dubai, and that might mean that my mum comes and stays over at our place in Dubai and probably likes it there, and then we move her out to Dubai. Like, we just don't know. what's going to happen.
So the rent of the property that Uzma's mother is living in is £1,500 per month. The bills will probably come around to £400 to £500 per month, and of course it's going to be Uzma that's going to be paying for it rather than her mum. Uzma's actually retired her mum. She doesn't work anymore, so the pressure's on. The pressure isn't just on for Uzma, it's also on for me as well, because we both need to ensure that we've taken her mother out of council house. Now we need to ensure that she never will go back there again. But at the same time, pressure does create diamonds. As humans, we aren't able to progress as fast as we could without having a deadline or pressure in place.
New standards have been set for myself, for my mom. I'm literally telling her now, Mom, go out, have pedicures, go for massages, go for tea and coffee with your friends, enjoy your life. There's truthfully not much left of it. She's above 40 now. She spent nearly half of her life already struggling, and for that reason, I'm just saying to my mom, just relax now. Have fun, enjoy yourself. She's been let down by men in the past, and I just want her to truly just experience happiness.
Can you speak about the message that you received from your older brother?
One of my brothers has moved out, so he doesn't live with us. I didn't really discuss this with anyone apart from my mother, but just gonna show you guys actually. Yeah, I'm proud of you. No way you just moved mom out. The reason why I didn't move my mum out before myself was because you can't help others when you're not in a situation where you could be of help. I wasn't in the right state at that moment in my life, so it wouldn't have made sense for me to give back to my mom that soon. I would have fell flat on my face, and it probably would have left me burnt if I made that decision the other way round. If I moved my mum out first, then moved myself out, because I would not have been able to perform to my best ability. Moving my mum out 1 year later just means that I know when I'm making this decision now, I don't feel the stress, I don't feel the burden to the extent that maybe I would have if I had made that change sooner. I'm very grateful to have my business partner, Lena, beside me throughout this journey. We both built this brand together. For sure, without one another, we wouldn't be where we are today. We wouldn't have been able to accomplish and come as far as we have been able to.
So guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I really hope this inspires other girls around a similar age of us. Me and Uzma are 22 years of age, and we have for sure have achieved a lot. We still have a long way to go, but I think, you know, moving your parents out at this age is a big thing, and it is something to celebrate, and we want to see you guys celebrating something like this as well.